Too few law firms are creating business of law thought leadership. And because of that, they're missing out on the Trojan horse effect of that kind of thought leadership. What exactly is the Trojan horse effect for business of law thought leadership? Well, before I tell you, let me set the scene first. You know what typical thought leadership is all about. It's about showing off knowledge and wisdom and insights by talking about recent court decisions or best practices or trends or red flags. The primary impact, primary effect of this kind of traditional thought leadership is showing potential and current clients and referral sources that an attorney has the knowledge and wisdom and insights that are necessary for those clients or referral sources to turn to those attorneys for assistance. A secondary effect, a secondary impact of that kind of thought leadership is recruiting. You can show prospective lateral attorneys, including partners and associates, or new recent law school graduates or staff, that your firm is a place that they should consider working at based on the kind of client work doing. But business of law thought leadership is different, and that's where the Trojan horse effect comes in. On the surface, business of law thought leadership is sharing valuable insights about running a legal practice, running a law firm. But that's not the primary effect. The primary effect isn't that you are going to be consulting for other law firms. No, the primary effect is recruiting. You are showing prospective lateral partners and attorneys, new attorneys just graduating law school, and staff that your firm is a great place to work based on how it operates. And that is the Trojan horse effect. You're reading an article on writing as the managing partner at a law firm. You think, I'm sharing guidance, but no, I'm subtly planting seeds for why our firm would be a great place for you to work. Think about examples of business of law thought leadership that could serve to both provide guidance and to persuade, or at least plant the seeds in the minds of potential new attorneys and staff that a firm is a great place to work. How about a video series about the way that your law firm is integrating AI and other technology into its everyday work? What about an article about the benefits of hybrid work and how a law firm is creating a hybrid work environment that provides all the attorneys and staff the best of both worlds? What about a blog series about innovative collaborative approaches to client service, including getting junior attorneys FaceTime with clients? Or on a related note, what about a podcast or an article about best practices for getting younger attorneys experience in court, or whether that's on deals or some other form of experience? Each time, the author is providing knowledge and wisdom, but not necessarily because the author expects any law firms to hire them as a consultant to implement the best practices they're talking about. That is the Trojan horse effect of business of law thought leadership. Once you've delivered this Trojan horse in the form of talking about these concepts and best practices, prospective lateral partners, other attorneys and staff and new attorneys, they'll start to think that your firm might be a good place for them to take their practice, take the next step in their career. So how do you create business of law thought leadership that serves as a Trojan horse for recruiting purposes? Well, you look at things you're doing well when it comes to the business of law, even if they're not unique. Then you look at what news articles and surveys are reporting and discussing and showing as what prospective lateral attorneys, new attorneys from law school and staff want out of their professional lives and what they want out of the firms they work at. And then you consistently create content that stands at that intersection of what you're doing well when it comes to the business of law, again, even if it's not unique, and what you know or believe or strongly believe that attorneys and staff who are coming to your firm who are looking for new jobs want out of the places where they work. When I say consistently create that kind of content, I'm thinking once every 4 to 6 weeks, you publishing an article, you publishing a blog post or a video or a podcast episode about this topic is enough to get you on the radar consistently in the eyes of potential new attorneys. It might not be the first article or second article, but if you have a library of business of law content that is planting seeds for why your firm is a place that other attorneys and staff should come to work, you will slowly build this Trojan horse. Most thought leadership produced by attorneys and law firms is focused on clients, showing off knowledge and wisdom and insights to clients and referral sources in the hopes of being retained for new matters. Recruiting is a far distant second in terms of why law firms are producing thought leadership. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you start creating business of law thought leadership, you flip things around. Your business of law thought leadership serves as a Trojan horse. It appears to be about one thing: knowledge, insights about running a law firm or a legal practice. But it does something very different. It signals to prospective lateral partners and attorneys, new attorneys from law school, and staff why they should consider working your firm. If you're interested in learning how to create the kind of business of law thought leadership that can serve as a Trojan horse, check out lawfirmeditorialservice.com. We have more than 400 videos, blog posts, and podcast episodes that could help you do just that.